What's up guys, it's Apollo here and welcome back to my channel Apollo Extra. Today I'm back with a new story. The name of this story is What If Naruto Was Reincarnation of Pikachu? And yeah guys, it is an unscripted movie and my own idea since many of you guys wanted me to make Naruto X Pokemon crossover or just a similar what if. So yeah, here it is. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you do, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel and follow me on my main channel as well. Now without any further ado, let's begin with our today's story. Roll the intro. Our story begins on October 10th in Konoha, Sato. As you go towards the said village at night time to see that a huge fox was hovering over it, and with a single slash of its claw, it destroyed huge chunks of village from the outskirts, as the shinobi was instantly alerted and were now heading towards the outer directions of the village to protect it from the said Biju. Guiding them was the third Hokage Hiruzen Sarutobi, an old retired man who was in his late 60s. But now he had to retake the mentality of a general who was leading his soldiers toward a war against the Biju. The war he knew they might not survive from. And that is what was going on for the past half an hour. They were trying their best to prevent the Biju from entering the territory of the village, but so far it didn't work out. They were being pushed back and the Biju was advancing ever so slowly, although all was seemingly lost until a huge toad appeared and headbutted the Biju, sending it flying back, as for a moment he paused. And he thought, was that his student Jiraiya? And that is when he saw a yellow flash appear in front of him. Hiruzen-sama, we don't have much time. Can you hold the Biju off for a little longer? Kushina is getting here as well. We are gonna seal the Biju in our two kids. Wait, what? As instantly Kushina arrived there as well, with a kid in her arms as well. Minato, I'm here with Mito-chan. Let's prepare this sealing array. As now we see, Hiruzen was putting his trust in the couple as he, alongside all of the soldiers, were trying their best to prevent the Biju from attacking and destroying any more of their village. As we see, Minato successfully completed the sealing array. And everything seemingly looked okay until only one seal glowed on Mito, indicating that the sealing array was perfect, while the other one didn't glow at all. What? Oh no, not now. What happened, Minato? Said Hiruzen. The sealing array is not working on Naruto. We cannot seal the Biju inside both of them. Then how about this? Seal half inside me, Minato. I was the previous Jinchuriki, but Kushina, it might hurt you and destroy your coils to an extent. I don't care. That is the least of our worries right now. As Minato with a heavy heart prepared the sealing array on his wife, and now we see the sealing array was completely perfect as it glowed, indicating that now it was in sync. As Minato began to summon the Kami, as now we see Kami appeared and Kyuubi was being dragged with adamantium chains that were made out of chakra inside both Kushina and Mito. As after the jutsu was done, the Kyuubi was sealed away. The shinobi began to cheer, thinking that they have finally won, until Kushina fell down and coughed a huge amount of blood. Kushina, are you alright? As Hiruzen dashed towards the family. Minato, Kushina, everything alright here? Seemingly, Kushina was fine. I'm exhausted, Minato, that's all. I need to rest. We need medics here. Take Kushina to the Anbu hospital, somewhere safe. And take the kids as well. As now we see, both Hiruzen and Minato stood there as his family was taken away. What the hell happened, Minato? Why did the Kyuubi break free? I thought you told me everything was under control. Everything was, Hiruzen-sama. Everything was going well until that masked person out of nowhere arrived and he killed everyone. What? I'm sorry, Bivaku-sama and the rest, they're dead. I see, said Hiruzen as adrenaline left his body, and now his body was completely weak. He could barely stand after hearing the news of the death of his wife, the woman that he loved. As Hiruzen then said, well, regardless, we're gonna have to talk about that later, over a funeral or something. Now we need to take care of the matters at hand. I will send some Anbus to pick up their bodies. Alright. As this was going on, we see that an Anbu arrived. Hokage-sama, the council are gathering, and have requested yours and the clan head's attendance to be in the council chambers. We are going to be there. Tell them to wait for a bit. As now we see, everyone arrived at the council chambers half an hour later, as the civilians were still murmuring amongst one another, reminiscing what has just happened to them a few hours ago. And the elders, they remained stoic, and the clan heads, they were just getting by because the adrenaline was still in their body that was leaving. It was sort of an aftershock what they went through. So many people lost just with a snap of a finger, and they couldn't do anything. As now we see, Minato sat down. This meeting is in session. As now we see, Danzō was the first one to get up. Minato, what happened? Everything was going great, and the Biju was under control. But why was it released? Said Mibuki Haruno, the head of the civilian council. Well, Mibuki-san, it was released because a masked person was included who claimed to be Madara Uchiha. Now, before any of you turn your fingers towards the Uchiha, I will say this with confidence that it was not an Uchiha. Someone who might have stolen the eyes of a fallen Uchiha, at best. As now we see, everyone calm down. But we can never be so sure, said Danzō. What do you mean to say, Danzō, that we, the Uchiha clan, who have been here since the beginning, would have done this? I mean, who knows? Uchiha has one grudge against all of Konoha. None of them were ever made the Hokage. Nor was Madara, nor was the next clan head, and nor was you. As now we see, Fugawa gritted his teeth. Danzō, if you were just determining on the basis of this, then you are hardly mistaken. I won't let this slide. Neither will my clan. See, you are threatening me right now. Because you pushed him, Danzō. Enough with this. As now we see, Hiruzen stood up. It is as Minato said. There was a Sharingan involved, but I highly doubt it was Uchiha's, because I witnessed myself, Fugaku and all the Uchihas. The elite ones are all on the front lines, while the Junins and Genins were on the backwards, like any other clan, protecting the civilians. And we can vouch for that, said Akamichi Choza as he stood up, because his clan was given the duty to put aside the rubble and clear out the civilians. As now we see Danzō gritted his teeth, because his plan to put dirt on the Uchihas were now put to waste. As now we see, the elders then said, so what now? What about the Jinchuriki? On to the next topic. The Jinchuriki is my wife still, and my youngest daughter. I believe you had 2 children, right? Twins. My son, something happened with his seal. It didn't work. So, something happened to him? No, everything is fine. He's just like a normal shinobi, that's all. Oh, I see. That is good then, Mibuki said. As now the civilians were at ease, Danzō gritted his teeth and clenched his fist, knowing that the only buffoons who will listen to him were now out of his pocket. Minato shouldn't have survived this attack. He was wishing this with all of his heart. Neither would have Kushina. Where is Kushina and the rest? Asked Danzō. Somewhere safe, said Hiruzen. Where? Safe. That is the least you should know. The less people know, the better, because there might be some still here, lurking in the shadows, who might try to harm them, said Hiruzen with a straight face, as Danzō for the first time flinched, knowing fully well that by this he was emphasizing on him. Then the elders got up. We are leaving, since the meeting is no longer of any more benefit to us. Hold up, the meeting is not over yet until the Kage says so. As after some more details as well as repairments and the plans, we see the meeting was adjourned. We go towards the elders in their hideout. Damn it! God damn it! All that for what, Danzō? What were you trying to gain from all that nonsense? I was trying to determine whether I had still a chance or not. And from the looks of it, we just might have a chance. What chance? You saw it. Hiruzen was able to survive. So was Minato and Kushina. And not only that, the boy is not even a Jinchuriki as you said. We will make the twins Jinchuriki. One will remain with Kushina or Minato if they survive. One we will take it on our side. We still can do that. How so? We will have the boy on our side. What do you mean? The boy is useless to us, said Homura. Useless he may be to your eyes, but remember, Minato, a non-Jinchuriki, Hashirama, a non-Jinchuriki, was able to take down Bijus. So what do you think? With our guidance, this Uzumaki Namikaze hybrid, wouldn't he be able to do the same? You are right. But what are the odds? That is something that I don't care about. All I care about is results, and I will get them one way or another. And I will get what I want. One way or another. As now we have a cutscene towards the hospital room as we see Minato enter. As we see Kushina was there resting alongside with both of his children. As a doctor arrived, Tsunade-sama has been informed and she has been sent the documents. She said that she will be arriving within the village within 2 days with the results. Tsunade-sama? But why? I asked them, kid, said Jiraiya as he arrived there. Jiraiya-sensei, something is off with your son. What? Well, what do you mean? When he was brought here, I was going towards Kushina to check upon my godchildren, and I saw that the lightning, all the electronics here, they begin to, malfunction, and lightning came out of them and were absorbed inside Naruto's body, and he was fine. What? Was he injured or something? No, not at all. And what do you think it is? It is some sort of electric release or a Kekigenkai, I think. A Kekigenkai? Sensei, that could mean that we... Yes, you have a Kekigenkai. Or your son, at least. As now we see, 2 days later Tsunade arrived there, and stomping heavily and fast as she could. She outright dashed as soon as she set a foot inside Konoha walls, arriving where the room was as she bursted through the room, turning it into splinter. As she punched Minato in the face and Jiraiya as well. What were you two idiots doing? Putting my cousin through this much danger, and nonetheless my godchildren as well. Tsunade-sama, it's fine. Enough, Kushina. Seriously, where are the kids? As both of the kids giggled and looked at her as she smiled. Perfect. Both of them are. They are both pretty. Thanks, said Kushina. So, Tsunade-sama, what did you think about, Naruto? As all of them got serious. Listen up. Naruto has a Kikagenkai. He can produce electricity from within. Electricity? It's, the one that is used within these machines. But it is sort of a impure state. After he masters it, it might change color. Really? Yes. And it will become so potent and dangerous that it might even turn out to it might be enough to destroy the whole village if it comes to that. As now they were shocked and scared with this power. So we cannot teach him here about this. Yes, you have to take him to somewhere open. The best bet here is that you hand him over to me and Jiraiya and raise Mito here. What? No, Tsunade-sama, Kushina. Trust us. We are the godparents. We will take care of Naruto. And trust me, Jiraiya, I think this is related to the prophecy as well. Prophecy, Hime? What do you mean? Remember the prophecy the Great Elder Toad gave you and you told me about? I deciphered it. You see, when I was conducting tests, it popped in my head out of nowhere. And the longer I thought about it, the longer I realized that it must be Naruto. Naruto? Wait, but I thought it might be Mito. No. Mito has a power that already existed. The prophecy stated that a power that was never heard or seen before. What Naruto has is something that we have never discovered. As that is when their eyes widen. Oh shit, we were about to make a big mistake, Sensei. Yes. Seriously, what were you two thinking? Said Tsunade. You too, Kushina? Jeez, I can't believe you let these buffoons fool you. I'm sorry, Tsunade-sama. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna take the kid. Really? Alright, then it is decided. As now we see, after a back and forth, it was decided and Naruto was allowed to leave with both of the godparents. And now we have a 13-year-old time skip. Naruto, during these 13 years, have traveled throughout the whole elemental nations, even through the enemy territories, and have made nothing more than allies. Wherever he went, made friends. In Takigakure, in Sunagakure, even in Iwagakure, Kumogakure, and Kirigakure. He even in secret helped out Kiri's forces to win and overthrow Yagura. And even made friends with Isubu after he was freed. during his 1 year stay there, as he was reincarnated in 1 year. Naruto had a lot of friends and allies. And not only that, he was already aware of the Akatsuki and what their motive was because, well, Isubu told him that about the whole detail about Kaguya's and the history of their origins and what they were trying to do. It all matched. Naruto instantly deciphered this and told this to Jiraiya, and Jiraiya gave an alert to all of the Kages, even to Minato. And on the other side, Mito was growing up as well and was steadily becoming a top tier Konoichi. And she too was able to make a bond with Kurama, or so the Nine-Tailed Fox called himself. And as for Naruto's powers, they were all so ever developing. Now we see 13 years later, on the Chunin exams, they were going to reunite. As Naruto was returning back to Konoha, we see he instantly a shadow appeared from the trees as he landed in front of the huge wall of Konoha, and behind him were two more shadows, as they were panting heavily. Jeez, kid. Damn. I am a Sanin and I got out of my breath. Seems like you're out of your breath, old man. And Bachan, what about you? I thought you could keep up. I guess all that alcohol is finally getting to me, Naruto. As now we see, the young man was none other than Naruto. Well, it's finally good to be back home, even though I'm first time seeing it. As Jiraiya chuckled, you're gonna love it here, Naruto. As now we see, they went inside and Naruto was quite excited to see Konoha for the first time in 13 years. He has traveled almost the whole elemental nation except for his own home. So it was kind of surreal to, well, for the first time visit his own home where he was born. He was taking it all in, and finally he bumped into someone. That someone he wholeheartedly knew. Kuratsuchi-chan. Who would have thought you in Konoha of all the places? Haha. What do you want? As Naruto then picked her up. So, how have you been? I've been good. How have you been? I've been good. So, did you think about it? Oh, yeah, about that. I'm gonna go now. As he was stopped with a hand, as from behind him a demon came out. What did you say? I said I'm gonna go now? I am serious, Naruto. Consider marrying me or consider dying. One, you have to choose. Okay, I'm gonna marry you, fine. Here, wear this ring. As she brought it out of her pocket, Naruto disappeared. That idiot! I'm gonna smush him in between a pit of lava by my own self. As Naruto was dashing and hiding, he was approached by another. It was Yujito, Ni. So Naruto-kun, it's been a long time. Oh, hey Yujito-chan. Nice to meet you as well. You see, as now we see Kuratsuchi arrived. That's it. You're with that Kumo hussy of yours, and yet you have me? You're gonna die here. Who is that Naruto-kun? Said Kuratsuchi as her nail extended into sharp claws. This kitty got claws, and this kitty will tear you apart if you betray her. As Naruto, chin was scratched by those claws as blood came out as Naruto gulped. As now we see him disappear and appear on the rooftop as he began to dash at blinding speeds until Fu arrived, flying next to him. Hey Naruto, what you doing? Nothing. Just, jogging and all. Naruto said until he fell down, face first, as he was stopped by a sand hand. As now we see, a woman floated down right next to him with a gust of wind. Temari-chan, it's nice to meet you. Shut up, idiot. Come out, you two as well. As all of them were now gathered there. The Naruto harem, as the people labeled them. Fu, Kuratsuchi, Iba, and Yujito, and Temari. Well, girls, it's finally nice to meet you. It's nice to meet you all. Thanks for getting the idiot, by the way, Gaara. No problem. Gaara, you were supposed to be my friend, and you were supposed to be my brother-in-law. Choose. Either that or sand coffin, Naruto. Yeah, okay, fine. As now we see, everything was going great, as Naruto was going to reunite with his family, who were already witnessing his antics. As Kushina was crying, "My son, what have you done, you pervert?" As she was punching Jiraiya again and again. "You turned him into a womanizer." As Jiraiya was laughing, as his eyes gleamed with excitement. "Gold mine, worth it," were the only words coming out of his mouth. as he was getting beaten to death by the angry woman. And as for Kushina, and as for Minato, he just sighed. He knew his sensei would have done something, and as for his sister, she was quite confused and happy at the same time at his brother's antics. He was a good guy at least. That was what Tsunade Bajan told them, and she was gonna believe them. As now we see, finally the family reunited, and they were all happy. And after that, the Chunin exams began. All of them went as in canon until the finals began, in which instead of Orochimaru attacking, the Akatsuki attacked. And let's just say, all of the Bijus who were already in complete sync when attacked back, they were turned to dust. And Naruto, he saw that all of them were beaten but not dead. So he finally revealed his true powers. Time to shine. He jumped up in air as his cheeks had 2 marks as lightning struck him. And instead of killing him, he just yelled out, "Pikachu." And let's just say huge golden lightning emerged, burning each and everything in its path. As after that, the whole Akatsuki were dead. Not only them, but everyone else there standing, their hair was emitting electricity after standing up straight, and their face turned, well, black. As now we see Naruto, then looked at them as they coughed huge amount of smoke. No, Naruto, you're gonna pay. Oh, oops. As now we see Naruto was chased by the whole mob that was sent after him, and he was ever so running. As this is where I'm going to be leaving the story of, guys. I hope you like this one, and if you do, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. As this is Apollo, and I'm signing off for the day. Peace.